Why do some people seem to carry luck like a shadow? What do blessings seem to follow certain individuals, and no matter how many storms life throws at them? Welcome back to the channel, where we explore the deeper truths behind our daily life. If you've ever wondered whether goodness really returns to those who give, or whether kindness still matters in a world that feels more cold than warm, this episode will answer your questions. We're diving into the invisible law that many ignore but every wise person lives by. The kindness you give is the fortune you receive. You may not see the reward today, may not come tomorrow, but the energy you put into the world, the goodness you spread, the pain you ease, the smiles you inspire, they all return. This isn't about superstition. This is about the sacred mathematics of life. Let's begin. Let me share a story that might shift your perspective forever. A man named Bo spent decades working a simple job. He never made much, ever traveled far, ever owned luxury. But he was kind. Every morning, he greeted neighbors with a smile, helped the elderly cross the street, fed stray animals. When people asked why, he would simply say, "It feels right." At 72, Bo passed away quietly. He had no children or wealth. But on the day of his funeral, hundreds showed up. Former neighbors, children he'd helped decades ago. A woman he said Bo once gave her his winter coat when she was homeless. None of them owed him anything, but they all remembered. Because kindness, though silent, leaves loud echoes. And here's the miracle. 2 months later, Bo's niece, his only living relative, received an anonymous donation to pay off her home. The note read, "This is for the family of the man who showed me what goodness looks like." This is not luck. This is legacy. Kindness is often invisible in the moment. You help someone with no thanks. You go out of your way and no one notices. You sacrifice and feel overlooked. But behind the scenes, life is recording every act. Energy, according to both spiritual wisdom and quantum physics, never disappears, transforms, it cycles. When you plant kindness, you're not doing it for applause. You're creating roots for blessings that will grow long after you forget the seed. Let's talk about karmic momentum. In Buddhist thought, every action creates an imprint. Kindness imprints peace, anger imprints chaos, greed imprints emptiness, generosity imprints abundance. This doesn't mean being naive. It means understanding that who you are in each moment shapes what life becomes. You cannot control every outcome, but you can control your input. The world may never notice your smallest kindness, but the universe does. Consider a young teacher in a poor village. He gave our students more than lessons. He brought snacks, ate for supplies, stayed late to help those who struggled. Years later, one of her students became a successful entrepreneur. At a banquet, he publicly thanked Mind, revealing that her words during his darkest childhood moment kept him alive. He said, "She didn't just teach me math, she taught me I mattered." I didn't remember that conversation, but he never forgot it. That's the secret of kindness. You don't get to choose how or when it returns, but it always does. You might ask, what about people who take advantage of kindness, to hurt good people, to succeed by stepping on others? Yes, that happens. Here's the truth. Ill-gotten gains are rented, not owned. You may not see their consequences immediately, but they always come. Peace cannot be bought. Real friendships cannot be faked. Joy cannot be stolen. And those who live without conscience often die with regret. Kindness, on the other hand, builds compound interest over time. It may not get you fast fame, but it gives you inner stability, peace, and the kind of luck that protects even when logic fails. Let's talk about the energy of the heart. Scientific studies have shown that kindness changes your biology. It reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and boosts your immune system. It's not just about what you give others. It's about what you give yourself. When you act with compassion, your body produces oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Your brain releases serotonin, the mood stabilizer. Your nervous system calms. Your mind becomes clear. You're not just helping others. You're healing yourself. So if you've been feeling empty, anxious, or lost, and try serving someone. Even something small. Even an anonymous note of encouragement. Help a struggling coworker without being asked. Smile at a stranger who looks down. Give your time instead of advice. You'll feel your soul realign. Let me share one last story. A woman named Diane was once depressed to the point of considering suicide. One morning, as she sat on a park bench, an old man walked by, nodded, and said, "Beautiful day, isn't it? Glad we're both here to see it." At that moment, the stranger's warmth saved her. She later became a counselor, and every time someone tells her, "You helped me want to live again," she remembers that man. He never knew the impact of his words, but they echoed through her life and through the lives she later saved. And this is not about grand gestures. It's about divine timing. Your smile might be someone's reason not to give up. Your presence might be the anchor someone's drifting soul needs. I take a moment. Ask yourself, who helped me when they didn't have to? Who showed me kindness when I didn't deserve it? How can I pay it forward, not as repayment, but as expansion? We're more powerful than you know. Not because of your job, your followers, or your wealth, but because of the love you choose to give. So give it freely, without expectation, without ego. And then, watch your life transform. Invite you to share your own kindness story in the comments. Was there a moment when a small act of compassion changed your life? Or maybe you've offered kindness to someone who later came back into your life in an unexpected way. Let's build a circle of kindness here, a space where stories remind us of the magic we carry within. And if this message touched your heart, please support the channel, like this video, subscribe for more soulful reminders, share it with someone who needs encouragement today. Because the more kindness we plant, the richer this world becomes. Thank you for watching this video.